With WWE 2K18 on the horizon, what about the people that have not made the cut who were in last year's game? With people talking about who is not in the game, who probably should be in the game, let's talk about the ones who last year, but not this year. Hi guys, welcome back to National Wrestling Shooters. This is BBB717 aka Cody Braden, shooting from the hip as always, with more WWE 2K18 content coming your way. Now, something kind of triggered my brain earlier on, okay? So I woke up this morning to a video from who posted it. I want to say it was either Smack Talks or Tony Pizza Guy, someone. Although I'm pretty sure it was Smack Talks, who released a video about people who are not in the game who were in last year. And when you think about it, there were some people who aren't so surprising, and yet there are some head scratchers there. As you're wondering probably, well, why are they not in the game? Well, let's go over those. First off, kind of name some of the obvious ones. Let's see, I got a list right here. You've got Jack Swagger, he was released. Stardust was released a while ago. Simon Gotch, he was also released a while ago. Austin Aries is a tiny bit surprising, but again, he was also released on July 7th. Is that everybody that was released? Eva Marie was released. I believe that is it for the people who were released. The Dudley Boys, they were retired. Those are kind of understandable. Blake and Murphy is kind of a head scratcher, but not really. They haven't been on WWE TV or NXT TV in over a year. Just about a year, and they haven't really done anything significant enough to be in the game. At least when they were in the game this past year, they were former NXT Tag Team Champions at that point. They'd done something significant. Okay, put them in the game. Now for... Oh yeah, and Diego Fernando not in the game because, well, Primo and Epico Colon are in the game. Duh. Now, here are some of the ones that are kind of surprising that are not in the game. First off, Vince McMahon. McMahon's in every WWE game. I think he's been in every single WWE game, and yet he's not in the game now. Let's see. He was on... Let me roll through. It's on the original SmackDown game, I believe. It's on SmackDown 2. So just bring in, shutting your mouth, pain. Was he on SmackDown vs. Raw, the original one? Let me look at that real quick. He might not have been in that one. Let's see. Let's see. Can't find it anywhere. Vince McMahon has been in virtually all the WWE video games since the beginning of the franchise with WWF SmackDown. Game appearances. He's in 72 different games. It says WWE2K18. He's going to be on there, but he's not on the official roster, though. Not to say he's not in the game completely, but he's not a playable character that we know of, anyway. WWE video games, the mobile games, and the franchise. But we're looking at the franchises. We got... Hold on, this thing will load up. Things taking forever to load up. Okay. He was at WWE 2K17, WWE 2K15, WWE 2K14, 13, 12, 11, I know, 10. He was also in 16 as well. They skipped over that. Game franchise, though. 9, 8, Here Goes the Pain. So he wasn't in... Okay, so... He wasn't in 2005, 2006, or 2007. I'm reading that correctly. Well, unless you hacked the game, then yeah, you can put him in the game. But that's kind of a shocking one. He's been in every WWE game since SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. And all of a sudden he's taken out as a playable character. Now, it could be just because they forgot to put him in, or maybe I'll miss something, but that's kind of a head scratcher to me. Another head scratcher, the New Age Outlaws. I take them out of the game. Road Dogg is part of their creative team right now. Billy Gunn is not a part of the WWE, but I mean, if you have one of them in there, you gotta have both in there. Why take them both out when they were really, really fun to play as? Billy Gunn is probably one of my personal favorites to play as, in all honesty. So that one's kind of shocking. Next, Brian Pillman, another one that's kind of a head scratcher. He's been in a lot of the WWE games recently over the years, being involved with the WWE 2K16, or beginning to come back in WWE 2K16 with the Austin Showcase mode. When Austin had that rivalry with Bret the Hitman Hart, and Brian was his ally, and then he wasn't. He was with Bret. And he's been known to be in the WWE video games a lot. Not a whole lot, but I don't know. It's just him being out of the game now was kind of a head scratcher. But yeah, Tatsumi Fujinami and the Natural Disasters are in the game. People that not a whole lot of people really play as, to be perfectly honest. So that one was kind of by that. And Tatsumi Fujinami, him and the Natural Disasters were part of WWE 2K16's DLC. Who was part of the regular showcase? That was Brian Pillman. The Natural Disasters, Tatsumi Fujinami, were in the WWE 2K16 showcase. So, of course, they're going to carry over to WWE 2K17. And so did Brian Pillman. But how come they made the cut and Brian Pillman didn't? That's kind of odd to me. Another one that's very weird to me, why they took him out all of a sudden, was Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson they took out. Why did they take out Arn Anderson? Or what's the deal with that? Arn Anderson, to my knowledge, hasn't done anything bad WWE-wise backstage. That one's kind of weird as well. You kind of used to him being WWE Games franchise. Like, he's not a big player in the game, but still, I mean, it's kind of, it's like they all of a sudden just take him out. And yet, again, you have people like Tatsumi Fujinami. Who wants to play as Tatsumi Fujinami? I don't want to play as Tatsumi Fujinami. I don't think any of you want to play as Tatsumi Fujinami. Not that against him, he's a legend in the business, yes, but, and like, and the Natural Disasters. Who wants to play as the Natural Disasters? I don't know a whole lot of people that want to play as them. Not saying them being in DLC for 2K60 was bad, no. And not saying that they didn't, that, like, they shouldn't have been in 2K17. No, that DLC rule does apply to them because they were in DLC 2K16. So I'm like, okay, well, they're probably going to be in 2K17, so other people get the chance to play it. Arn Anderson and Brian Pillman were they both additional DLC? Like, they were in the game last year, like, in the main game, but I think they had extra DLC with them. Showcase thing, I think. I'm about 90% sure Arn Anderson did. I don't know Brian Pillman, though. Because I feel like Arn Anderson was in the tag team match, him and someone else versus DDP and Cactus Jack. That's just, I'm pretty sure I didn't get the Hall of Fame showcase DLC for WWE 2K17, but I've seen him. I remember reading something about that, but so he's not in the game. There's two of them that I'm pretty mad at because I wanted to play as them this year. And I think these are the last two on my list. Yeah, these are the last two on my list because I covered Blake and Murphy, covered Vince, Swagger, Los Matadores, the Dudleys, Eva Marie, the New Age Outlaws, Stardust, Simon Gotch, Brian Pillman, and Austin Aries. And Arn Anderson. The two that I'm really irked about, and this is, again, I'm not the most normal person when it comes to WWE games, but these are people I wanted to play as in the game. Like, Aries was one of them. I wanted to play as them so badly in the kind of hoping that Aries would make the cut, if you want me to be perfectly honest. Yeah, you know, it's a good thing that he's not in the game because, well, up-to-date roster, that's really good. Because Aries was only released, what? I think he was released after the supposed cut or like right before the cut. And usually if they're released right before the cut, they usually make the cut for the game and then don't show up at all for the next game. Aries is one of those ones that I'm like really irritated by that they didn't put in the game. But, you know, it is what it is. I can deal with that. And I can deal with not playing as these two, but delete, right? All these people have been deleted from the WWE video game. A lot of them are understandable, but there's 3 of them that I'm so upset. And to be perfectly honest, it makes me want to buy the fucking 2 DLC packs that I need to get to play as them on 2K17. But Aries is one of them that I was really irked at. Here's the other 2. First off, Papa Shango. This one doesn't make any sense why he's not in the game because, well, not necessarily that he's done anything major again, right? No Broken Hardys. Well, Broken Rupert. They're not broken in the game, no, but remember, there's DLC to come. And I'd be willing to put money on it that the Hardy Boys will be DLC. I am willing to put money on that. As soon as I get more money on my hands. I'd be willing to put money that the Hardys will be in the game. And I'm willing to put money that Aleister Black will be in the game. Better. To make up for Aries out with Papa Shango, give me Hardy Boys and Aleister Black. Give me that and I'll be happy. I'll be just fine. Papa Shango. He was in the Hall of Fame DLC last year. So, you know, by rule, he should be in the game this year. The Godfather is, but Papa Shango's not. Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. The same kind of applies for the other one, but at the same time, the person that he was with was also in the game already. I'll get to that in a minute. But Papa Shango is not in the game for some reason. Hardys are the greatest tag team of all time. I think I agree. Yeah, tag teams, yes. Tag teams, yes. Stables, though, DX. But Hardy Boys, best tag team. Period. All time. I absolutely agree with that. Because even now, they're so goddamn popular, man. Papa Shango not being in the game, but yet the Godfather is. Now, if I were to choose, I would pick the Godfather. You know? But it'd be cool to kind of have Papa Shango in the game. It was cool when they included him in the Hall of Fame DLC and had him go against the Godfather at WrestleMania. That was fucking cool as hell. It was a good, nice custom match that they had. Down badass. I liked that. But why didn't Shango make the cut? Unless there's something telling me that, oh, the winner of that got to be in the next game and the loser of that didn't. Because, well, spoiler, if you didn't play it, you had to play the Godfather and you beat Papa Shango. Spoiler. Sorry. Okay, dude, I love NWO, man. I didn't see a whole lot of their stuff because I didn't watch WCW, man. By the time I started, watching wrestling, dude, the WCW was dead. The invasion was over. It was 2002, man. 2002, 2003-ish. It was when I was 4. So, I didn't get to see a whole lot of the NWO shit. I've seen enough of it to where I know that I like them, but I haven't seen all of their shit. I mean, but NWO was fucking great. But yeah, like, that's damn, it sucks. The Papa Shango's not in the game. But I'm not as annoyed about him. But I'm a little bit, guess I'm old, LOL. Dude, hey, I was born 98, man. So, he ain't that old. Shit, I feel old, man. Don't worry about it, but you're old, dude. But Albert, why didn't you put these two in the game? Why did you put Albert in the game? But yeah, you put Big Boss Man in the game. His times thing in the game is 1999 attire when he faced off against Big Show. You put that Boss Man in the game. That was the freaking Boss Man we all remember, because that Boss Man was fucking a goddamn harsh bastard. No, Albert not being in the game is not wonderful. I mean, the game looks wonderful. But that's news that Albert's not in the game. That's not wonderful. Albert is helping out with NXT right now. Why can't he be in the game? Why couldn't you put his Prime in the game? Why couldn't you have allowed us to do Tensai in the game? Even though Tensai was kind of, I don't remember sweet fucking T. You want him on Tensai, the fucking badass that came in, not the guy that danced and Brodus Clay. No, we don't want to remember that one. That's what I don't get. How come those two? Because Aries, the argument for Aries though is that he was released. And like people can make an argument for. Yeah, I know. I wanted Aries to be in the game. Sucks not, but you know what? His moveset's probably still going to be in the game. Still equip it on a custom Austin Aries guide. Download him. No big whoop. I've done it before. Did it with fucking Nakamura and Apollo Crews on my goddamn tournament thing. 14. Dude, I don't know how long it was. It was, I want to say a month ago at least. Or maybe sooner, I don't know. But I played 2K14. I got so much nostalgia, man. Oh my god, I missed that. 2K14, honestly, I think was the best edition in the WWE 2K franchise. Not to say 15 and 16 and 17 were terrible, but I mean 14. I mean, come on, 30 years of WrestleMania, the streak mode. Oh my god, so addicting, so hard. My god. But yeah, I have all of them still from the original SmackDown game all the way to now, except for 2011. I don't have that. I played it before, but I had to take it back when I had to get another PS3 because, well, yeah. But so those are the people that are not in the game that were in last year, whether it was DLC or regular. So I'll go down the list one more time and give you my thoughts on them. Albert, damn it. Arn Anderson, fuck. Brian Pillman, Simon Gotch, don't care. Stardust, don't care. Billy Gunn, fuck. Road Dogg, Eva Marie, good. Bubba and Devon, damn. Diego Fernando, well, they're not really gone. They're Primo and Epico Cologne. Swagger, he was okay to play as. Vince, Papa Shango, damn it. And Blake and Murphy, don't really care. So those are the 18 people. I think it's 18. I have to double check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 18 people that are not in the game this year that were in last year. Obviously, we got some missing people like the Hardy Boys, Aleister Black, Andrade Cien Almas, and others as well. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. Mustafa Ali, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, missing those people. And we're like, where are those people at? DLC. Okay, don't worry. I'm pretty sure DLC will be announced. I'm gonna say next week. I'm gonna say Tuesday. The way announced. If not this Tuesday, the next Tuesday for sure. I feel they're gonna be announced then. They don't wait. They usually come out with that detail at least 2 weeks or more before the game comes out. So really, that news could come out at any time. When it comes out soon, I'll get my thoughts on it. Scott will cover who's in the DLC. I'll cover my thoughts on it, and if I've done who all I want in the game, because I'm getting the deluxe, meaning I'm getting all the DLCs. Because, you know, Season Pass comes with it. Then, well, and give me Hardy Boys, Aleister Black, and I'll be just fine. If you guys give me Hardy Boys, Aleister Black, better do something to make up for it. But that is going to do it for me. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. You can check out all the members here. Scott Keys, Gail Woodford, number 1, BB707. That was me, Cody Brainerd, JH Films, Jack Garvey, Ian Cleveland, the East Brothers, Michael Miner on his channel, Michael Miner, Mitchell Mayette at the M Network. And yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Brooke and Robert, for commenting, as well as Wolford, number 1, Scott Keys, Gail. And I will see you guys next time. Keep shooting, as always.